As you know, over the last few months, developments in Jerusalem in particular took a very sinister turn, very disturbing turn with the announcement in December last year that the United States was about to transfer its embassy, or had decided to transfer its embassy to Jerusalem. We believe, and many Palestinians in the occupied territories in Palestine, across the Middle East, and further, we believe that this development is part of what has been called the Trump deal of the century. It has been rejected, questioned broadly. What I think is perhaps most disturbing is the fact that Mr. Trump had done so with the apparent tacit approval of leaders, Arab leaders, notably those who hosted him in Saudi Arabia early on in his presidency. But apart from this, we saw in the last week an even more sinister attempt by the occupying power Israel to impose taxes on church properties in Jerusalem. And had it not been for the courageous and principled stand of the church leaders in Jerusalem, the occupying power would not have retracted the decision. And so we salute them for taking this courageous stand. And they've shown an example to those Muslim Arab leaders in the region who have shown very spineless responses to the violations of fundamental rights in the city. Let me say in closing that there has been a tendency to focus on what has happened post-1967, when indeed the violations that took place in Jerusalem after 1948 are no less important than those after 1967. And the reason we say this is because Israel, the state of Israel, was created by a UN resolution which designated all of Jerusalem as an international city. The annexation of western half of Jerusalem in 1948 was a violation of that resolution. And all the acts that took place in Jerusalem from that period have been declared null and void in international law. So we must bear this in mind, that we must also refer to what has happened to the city post-1948 and not just 1967. Ultimately, we think that a resolution of this crisis, this impasse that we now face, depends on an ability to understand the historical circumstances and motivations, and also the legal parameters that have defined the status of Jerusalem in the modern era, as well as a resolve on the part of all the parties to address the wrongs that have been committed in the city. And it is for this reason we have brought together experts in the field of academia, the legal, international legal field, historians, diplomats and politicians. We brought them here all together today to help us chart a course forward and to inform the debate on this subject. We wish you a very fruitful, enjoyable, and rewarding day, networking and sharing in the discussions with us. Thank you once again.